And welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode 37 of F1 Manager 2022. Here is Mercedes. New update is out. Don't think it really tweaks all that much. And we're still waiting on stuff like fixing the DRS mechanics and cars unlapping themselves under safety car. But never mind about that. We got the summer break to get through. Got 3 weeks until Spa. Got a couple parts in the works at the moment. And actually, we do have to manufacture some parts because we binned a lot of them in Hungary. So let's go here. I got 2 chassis on the car. We're going to need to get 2 of those. Just do that at the normal rate. Front wing, got 4. Let's get 2 more. Rear wing, got 6 still. Side pods. We actually got the new side pods still being constructed on the car, so those are still in the works because still got the underfloors, suspensions. Actually, just go ahead and build 1 more. See, engine-wise, good conditions there. Same goes for the ERS, and still got a lot of health in the gearboxes here, so don't need to change over those yet. So hopefully, actually, we can get through most of the season without having to change them. Don't have to take grid penalty. Alright, let's keep going here. Get those manufacturing projects complete. Got facility upgrade to CFD simulator. That's very good. That'll help us once the new ATR period opens once we hit Spa. New rear wing is complete. That should help us a little bit here. And I'm going to rush this. There we go. Going to build 6 in total. And that should help car a little bit here. So not going to work on any more parts because we don't have any ATR or wind tunnel or simulator hours left. Okay, side pod project is complete, so we're going to throw those on the car now. It's going to help the speed a little bit, help the cornering just a smidge. It's not really that much improved for the car, but should help a little bit here. Idle engineers, yeah, that's true, because got no simulator hours, so can't really do anything. All right, the rear wing. Let's go ahead and slap those on now. This will definitely help the speed of the car. That's what we're needing. Handling, not so much, but that should help. Well, makes the acceleration a little bit better. That'll definitely help. But we're starting to lose on medium and high speed corners, so we're definitely going to have to focus on that once we get all our hours back here. But the problem about that is we gotta start focusing at 2024 at some point, and that's what I want to start doing more of. So definitely gotta pay attention to that. Anyways, team hub poor condition. Go ahead, refurb. Actually, no. Go ahead, upgrade that. Still trying to keep a decent amount of cash in there. Okay. Performance targets, just slap these on real quick. Reach Q3, reach Q2. Finish position 4th, we can do that. Qualifying streak. 3 races qualifying 5th or better, that's definitely doable. Let's get some money that way. And we're all set here. Off to Circuit de Spa for the Belgian Grand Prix. Actually, nope, driver development point. George, this is going to get invested into your defending because that's the one stat you definitely need to work on still, especially if you're going to take over as our #1 next year. Staff, do they have any points to use? Mike Elliott does. And we're going to use some on the side pods there. Now he's overall 78. Alright, now off to Belgium. So Q1's in the books, and we had our laps done before the rain came down, which was only for a little bit, but never fully dried out. So Verstappen was fastest in Q1, Lewis was P2, George P3. A lot of grid penalties this week, a lot of crashes in practice. We actually got clobbered into. The thumbnail of the race, or thumbnail of the video, is actually Magnussen clobbering into Lewis on final practice. So what happened is we switched to another old gearbox because the gearbox that was on the car when we got crashed is down to 19%. Obviously, we're not using that, so might run into some potential issues with Lewis during the race. But we'll switch to the brand new gearbox without taking a penalty for the next race. But yeah, a lot of grid penalties today today. Lance Stroll, Bottas, Alonso, Norris, Magnussen, and Latifi. And with the track not fully drying out, a couple surprise eliminations here. Got Kevin Magnussen being eliminated, Ocon for Alpine, and Vettel for AlphaTauri. Lando just hanging on, as well as Sergio Perez. Ferrari actually the fastest team so far through the whole weekend, which has been rather interesting. So they definitely did their homework during the summer break. Anyways, let's get to it for Q2.
Radio check.
It's a wet one to start.
Yeah, good.
It might dry out here in a little bit.
So
what we're going to do, skim forward just a little bit.
Maybe starting.
Understood.
We're preset to go to the inters. Let's go right now. See how we do on our first lap. And so the rain's actually picking up right now. Let's still hold around 2.5 millimeters on track. Actually, now it's drying out just a smidge again. It's not all bad. Should be all good. Got Georgia right behind. Actually, not right behind him. Going through turn 1 right now. So you speed things up a little bit here. So yeah, should be in perfect range according to our forecast, which I have to improve because definitely not accurate. We were expecting it to dry out again, but I think it's going to stay like this for the rest of the session. I don't think a dry line's ever really going to form. So Verstappen was through first. And Leclerc's actually going to beat him. It looks like he's purple both sectors again. Ferrari really fast this weekend. Comes Lewis across the line. Sainz goes faster than Verstappen as well. Lewis takes P3. Leclerc goes top of the charts. George actually faster. So let's regroup here. Okay, back in the paddock. It's actually drying out a little bit. I don't know if it's going to get there quick enough. Oh, nope. There we go. It's going again. So what we're going to do, probably just keep on the same inters. Hopefully it'll let us go out here. All right. Off we go. Same thing here. Looking at 2 times speed. It's actually kind of ended up with the same amount of rain on the track, 2.5 millimeters. Another surprise from the weekend, Alfa Romeo, with Pierre Gasly especially, been really quick this weekend. Bottas hasn't had the pace. And one good thing that they did fix is we're no longer going to get that weird fuel glitch, at least per what Frontier reported. So it looks like neither of our guys are really improving here. I don't think anybody really did improve on their second lap. Well, Bottas did. Coming across the line, we're going to be safe and clear through. Lewis stays P7, George stays P6.
Good check.
Okay, definitely got to send him out quick here.
Yeah, all good.
Got rain coming in 4 minutes, and it's going to be drenched. No rain on track. Hopefully get there in time.
So rain, all clear.
Yeah, copy.
Well, Sainz spins in turn 8, but I think that was on his...
Let's take a look at the replay.
Well, Sainz spins in turn 8, but this was still on his out lap.
What a spin!
Ooh, caused the other guys to check up. And problem here is we were pretty quick on launching the cars, but the problem here is we didn't launch them quick enough compared to everybody else because they are already out on track. Hopefully can get across the line before the rain hits, because we're going to be affected the most here. Well, the saving grace we might have is let you guys have grid penalties. Well, at least we know Alonso does, Norris does. It's not going to be at the very back, at least. Yeah, the sooner we get across the line, the better. This actually might end up really weird. We might have an Alfa Romeo. Who is that? Is that a Gasly or Bottas? I have Gas. Ooh, both of them. They're first across. They're holding each other up, possibly. If they get across the line and the rain hits, that might be your front row. Might have an upset this weekend. Still holding off right now. There we go. Final corner. Here comes the rain. They probably just timed this perfectly.
So rain is just starting.
There's Norris and Alonso. Well, Gasly beats him. Here we come across the line. Final corner. Yeah, that's about what I expected to happen. So actually, Ferrari's still fastest with Leclerc over Sainz, and I reckon that's going to be it. Okay, definitely a bit of a disaster here. Charles Leclerc on the pole. At least we know Bottas, Lando, and Fernando. That rhymes. At least we know they have grid penalties, so let's go ahead here to strategy. And it's actually going to start on rain tires because we've got moderate rain expected. George starting P6, Lewis P7, so it's not all bad. Go push on the gas a little bit. Actually, you know what? We're not going to do that. We're just going to kind of run just to even race the start here. It's going to be kind of rainy the whole race, so we'll see here. That's not a bad strategy right there. Go with that for Lewis. And George maybe will push on his first stint. Actually, you know what? Let's not do that because further we could go, in case it like dries out or something and this is all wrong, which I don't think it will be. Because actually it could rain even harder. And we might have to switch to the wets at some point. So the further we could go on this first stint, the better we'll be. So we're all set there with George and Lewis. And why didn't I select? There you go. Okay, all set here. Off to the Belgian Grand Prix.
The excitement in the crowd
bit of
here
a rainy
at the
start here.
Belgian
Let's see
Grand
what
Prix.
start we get here. See a lot
And
of
it's
quick cars at the back.
lights out, and away we go.
Clear it down the way. Let's see if he gets the whole shot. Not going to push on the tires, not going to push on the fuel. Looks like it's going to be Sainz getting it. Mid-drag race. Actually, George now at the P5. As Sainz grabs the lead.
Yeah, don't sweat it.
Lewis drops one spot to
It's a
P8.
race position gained for Mercedes.
Not a bad start there. Up around Perez. I was kind of jockeying around.
This garage has just gone mental.
No great starts for both Williams and Aston Martin. Got Mick Schumacher up there P10. Up on P11.
Mercedes moved
Is
up
that's
a
going to
place.
change here pretty quick. As Perez gets back up around George. So back where we started. As Lewis gets back up to P7.
Red Bull gained a place.
Looks like rain's going to slow up, or it's supposed to slow up a little bit. So it should be on inters for a while here. Behind, still got Lewis kind of hanging back a little bit. George doing a good job keeping up with these guys, though. Lewis slipping just a little. Definitely not helping, or not helping. As Odds staying up here for the title. Stroll pitting already. Looks like he's starting the wet tire. Bit of a decision there. Vettel did the same thing. I think they're expecting the rain to pick up at the start of this thing, and that's not going to be the case from what it looks like. So, interesting call there. Bit of a breakaway now. Lewis about a second behind George. He's got the two McLarens hanging out right behind him, P8 and P9. I wait a little bit. Could use some ERS here. Maybe on the next lap. Was going with Alonso. Definitely not working. He's actually still stuck behind both Haas's. Yeah, he did have a grid penalty. I'm not sure if there's just something wrong with the car, because he made it through to Q2 at least. So really not sure what's going on there. George still just about there with Sergio. Turn it up a little bit here, see if we get around him.
Overtake.
Copy.
It's Vettel now pitting to go on intermediates as Trek's drying out just a smidge. Be able to get a good run up Eau Rouge. Press that button, come on. I was gonna try lunging in or what? Almost got alongside. Oops, someone spun it for Verstappen. That's going to help us. Oh, he's still stuck. Still stuck.
We have a yellow flag.
Looks like he totally did on his own turn 8. He's just going to wait for all the traffic to go by, isn't he? Oh, he's finally going now, but he's all the way down P18. That's going to help us. See what that does to the standings. Puts Lewis back to the lead of the driver's title by 2 points. And Ferrari's closing, but gain more points than Red Bull at the moment. Still trying to make some moves here. George. Someone runs wide.
I think we've had a car.
Looks like it was Magnussen back there. These Ferraris are just running away right now. Looks like Lewis putting a little bit of a gap on the McLarens, so hopefully here finally get a good run and get the lead. I just have to sit tight for now. George now losing a little bit of time to these guys. Still keeping it together though. Actually, I realized our tires are a little bit fresher than theirs. I don't know how many sets of inters they're really burning through, but still got a fresh set in the pits. Then again, I don't know how the end of this race is going to go. Again, rain's definitely going to pick up after lap 30. But it's going to taper off at the end according to this thing, so maybe we could stick on inters. Still a long way to go. Ferrari's just gone. Sainz still leading Leclerc, and they are 4.5 seconds just about clear of Gasly. Verstappen's still stuck on the way to turn 2 up Eau Rouge, but still stuck back in P18. Alonso finally gets around Magnussen, but it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. Verstappen to get up there. Mick Schumacher's still holding strong in P9. He's got Ocon right behind him, trying to get around him. That's a good 6-second gap from Schumacher up to Norris. Oh, got multiple car crash. Virtual safety car's out. Let's see what happened here.
The pack, concentrate on that.
Copy.
Was that a crash?
Well, here's what
Multiple
happened. Looks
cars, I
like.
think. Here's the replay. Now let's look at this. The focus on Tsunoda.
Oh boy. Tsunoda's gonna go. Ooh, okay.
Contact there. Oh, there's chaos.
That's a
on
bit
the
of a mess
track.
back there. So Joe went a little wide, it looks like, and Tsunoda got a piece. That appears to be the case. Oh, lose Verstappen even further back from the top 10, so I'm all for it. Back to green a little bit. All right, DSC ending very soon. Going to turn the wick up with the engine.
Reduce.
And going to get ready for overtake. See if we get around Sergio from the get-go here.
VSC ending. And overtake as well.
There we go. Still got Lewis, who we haven't even touched the ERS yet with. Here comes George looking around the right side. I think he should have it here. The Red Bull's much better at high-speed cornering than us, though. Let's see. Oh, he's still there. Real hard to pass today.
Overtake.
Copy.
I can't go for it here, if anything. I just let Hamilton on by number 1 to get some extra points right now. There you go. And don't usually like doing team orders, but it's good to get Hamilton some extra points. Some places got more ERS that we can battle. Yes, 13 seconds is going to be a lot of time for Verstappen to try catching up with. Interesting development here. So an interesting development here is we're starting lap 10. Track's actually almost drying out here. It's going to be under 1 millimeter on track. And you can see the forecast says it's going to stay dry. It's going to quit sprinkling, which it's doing right now. Do expect the rain to pick back up, though. So the question is it even worth it trying to go to a dry compound for a little bit? So we're going to keep ticking along right here. It's going to be under 1 millimeter. And now it's picking back up. So, about that. Anyways, Lewis not really getting that much closer to Perez and Gasly at the moment. But still Reigns should snag a podium as, the rain's picking back up. But yeah, definitely interesting strategy development that could develop here. See if anyone does want to switch to a dry compound. Well, there's the call. It's now drying up here. Under 1 millimeter on track. No one's moved so far.
DRS
and DRS now enabled. So, good news. We're all in range here. Again, the question is, does anyone even want to bother pitting? I'd be able to tell with Tsunoda, whose car is absolutely broke at the moment. He just keeps hemorrhaging time. He'll be the first one in the pit lane. Are they on the wet tire? Why would they do that? Okay, maybe the car's not broke. They're just on the wrong tire. Especially on a dry racetrack. So, you tell me how that makes sense. So, still going. See what the Ferraris do here, I guess. Anyone? No. Guess everyone just expected the track to keep raining at some point. Someone locked up. Sector 3. So actually gonna go ahead, go for an overtake here. Looks like it was Norris, who may have hit his teammate. Multiple cars have crashed, and we got a safety car. Oh, the two McLarens hit each other. That's not good.
Contact and several cars involved.
That's not good at all, as the rain's picking back up again. So, never mind. Harvest that, harvest that.
We've had a big crash
Save
here.
everything.
Understood.
And that'll help us out and extend the stint.
Yep, fine.
Alright, safety car's ending here, as everyone's just swerving. Ooh, that's almost hypnotic there. Oof. Alright, so we're ready to go here. Let's put everything in
charge
neutral.
off.
We're going to push from the get-go.
Okay.
And just go back to standard. Don't want to push or
Let's
get
lift the
aggressive on the
coast.
tires, so
Copy.
we don't end up making a mistake. Get ready to go back to green.
We're going to push hard.
Alright, going back at it. Everyone fanning back out. Let's see if anyone can make a move here. Actually, Lewis, let's see if we can push from the get-go.
Overtake press. Overtake press.
I don't know if he's going to get there. Let's try lunging it in. Oh. To the inside. Can't get it there. Keep trying though. Took a look around the outside there. That's not going to work. This track's now fully wet. This rain definitely picked back up. As we are definitely going to respond. I don't want to double stack our cars, but we might not have a choice here. So, go. Wet tire going to go on. Hitting this lap.
Okay, box, 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 box.
The box is out.
George, I mean, we got a double stack. We got no choice. So let's see what everyone
box,
does.
Box, box.
Yes, box.
Okay, all right. Nobody else is coming in. And now we got Schumacher Albon coming in. Might have surprise podiums here. Nice double stack. That's gonna hurt. .7, 2.6. Hopefully get George out ahead of these two, but I doubt it. No. Well, okay, so Albon will be ahead of him. That's okay. Let's go ahead and push.
And we'll push.
Hopefully don't make a mistake. See if we claw some time back here. Oh, track's drying a little bit again. Oh boy, what have we done? Should be able to make a move around Albon pretty easily.
Overtake will be available.
Yeah, Roger.
Alright, interested in seeing if anyone's going to come in pits this time because Lewis is closing very, very fast.
Yeah, copy. Temps are climbing. Temps are
There you go,
climbing.
get around Albon, very good.
Okay.
pull the tires as much as you can.
Okay.
Yeah, let's not push as hard
It's
here.
a race position gained for a Mercedes.
Joe Guan Yu now pitting. Should be going on to the wets, but it's going to go back under 4 millimeters.
Nice work, Lewis.
He's starting to make quick work here at least.
It's a race position gained for
You
Mercedes.
need that rain to pick back up. Oh, Verstappen's back in the points, up in P9 now. Gotta go for overtake here.
An overtake will be available.
Try around the outside, maybe. It's kind of hard to do a pass on the wet tires when you're in optimal conditions for intermediates, so. I think might have made an oopsie here. Someone stop on track. So for a safety car, that's stuck with the K's. Might have been Magnussen, looks like.
Yeah, copy, all
Yep,
good.
turn
Let's
18.
take a closer look. All eyes on Kevin Magnussen here.
Head Verstappen right behind him. I'm just
Dear me.
Ooh,
they
big crash.
must have been expecting that.
Well, looks like Schumacher gets the idea, come back in for inters. And I don't think the rain's going to accelerate here, so... My question is, do we just admit that we made the wrong mistake and just switch back, or... As we're now at 1.8 seconds behind Stroll. And I think we totally screwed ourselves on the strategy. Yeah, we really had no choice here, so we're just going to go back on the inters and hope for a safety car at some point. It's just getting even more dry. So, definitely screwed the pooch there. Yeah, we're going to double stack him. Magnussen coming in as well, but he had the crash. Enters. 2.6 down the way. George. 2.5. Another crash sector 1. Please give us a safety car. What happened in sector 1?
Look at that. They've run wide.
Verstappen one's wide turn
Let's see
3.
what
That'll
happened
help.
there. We're
Let's see
just
how wide they
watching
went.
the Red Bull.
Oh, I just cut the track. That's it. That's nothing. I think it might gain time. So, that's a weird glitch. Yeah, he's out of the pits. Why is it still showing us pit time, though? Am I going to be able to make a strategy call at any point with him, or what's going on? Okay, now it's back. Whew. That's a bit scary.
I think someone's run wide.
Anderson runs wide again. Hamilton makes a pass to Albon.
This is awesome work, Lewis. Come on.
Uphill battle. We need a safety car. Oh, what happened?
So yellow flags.
Still no safety car.
Come on.
That's not what I need. Magnussen crashed again?
You can take a
That's the
look
same
now.
corner.
Now just focus on the Haas. They've lost control.
It's the same, like
and
the same spot. Like, what the hell is he doing?
Copy.
Hey, that works for us. Fast lap goes George. We got the freshest tires on right now. Did think about pushing with him, but I kind of make him last. There's only one to go, and of course the rainfall is now picking back up. Because I understand absolutely nothing about the weather dynamics in this game, apparently. I just know we're closing on P11 pretty quick. Make sure we use deploy a little bit. Hopefully shrink the distance a little bit more. Well, we're not even pushing that hard, but Lewis just ran wide turn 14.
They're way off the racing
Oh, it's not bad. Didn't come to a stop or anything. Still good pace. Expect more rain though, so it's going to go back to wet conditions here. The question is, do we want to try playing our hand again? I mean, we're already back far enough anyway. I think it might as well, you know. Maybe next lap. Oh, no one's been pitting. Okay, what I think we're going to do is maybe we'll only pit one driver. And I'm thinking, this one was so far out of the points anyway. Oh, Verstappen coming in the pits. Alright, you're going back on the wets. Go back on the first set too, why not?
So box.
George will keep out for an extra lap. Stroll also pitting. I think everybody's starting to believe it this time. I think, at least. Let's get Lewis in the pit. George is only 6 seconds behind Latifi, so try getting him up here. Tire going on. And of course, track's actually drying a smidge, but expecting rainfall to kind of stay up here. That's why I only pitted one of them.
And let's push.
What a day. Gasly's now coming in the pits as well. Let's see what he does here. Perez also coming in the pits. As rain's actually picking back up again. Back to enters for Gasly. Perez.
So it's cool tyres down.
On to the wets. Vettel's also pitting. Gonna keep George out there for one extra lap.
I believe that goes for fuel.
Yeah, it's Vettel now coming in for the wet, so Gasly might have screwed himself right there by going to the inters again. Oh, George bailing Vettel, who's on the wet tire while trying to get around Latifi. Rain's kind of been picking up a little bit. Maybe still not doing anything yet, but around Latifi at least. We were around Latifi for a sec. Lost a spot to Vettel, but hopefully get around Latifi and hopefully it'll kind of be a wash there. See, now it's kind of drying again. It's got no idea what it wants to do today.
For Alpha Tauri.
Let's go to overtake.
You have overtake.
Yep.
Maybe. Well, not there. Maybe around here. See, now you got Tsunoda, Albon, Magnussen pitting again because it's just the brain has no idea what it wants to do today. Sainz now coming in the pits. Let's see what they go with. To the wet tire. As Crack's actually drying a smidge, so let's get interesting. Maybe Gasly might be a genius here. Bottas also coming in. Gasly coming in again. They're going to go to the wets, I imagine.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
As George gets around Latifi. Go on the wet tire. Alonso, I managed to go into the wets as well. Until I see it actually get over 4 millimeters, then we actually pit. Meanwhile, here comes Lewis charging.
Someone's run wide.
Perez runs wide, turn 14, but he's still going. Got Leclerc now in the pits. Ocon's still in there as enters. Leclerc going to the wet tire as well. Ocon going to be coming in here. He's going to the wets. Well, again, looks like the rain's going to taper off a little bit. Track's actually drying. George actually looks like he's taking some time back out, so. I think we were onto something by only pitting one there. Got George about to make a move on Vettel, looks like.
So you have
Maybe try around the outside here.
Yeah.
He's got a good pass there, don't need the overtake now. Up in the points to P10.
You're currently P10.
Track's still drying. I think everybody's just about on wets, except George, so
Mercedes
go us.
moved up a place.
I think Lewis will kind of wait till someone else blinks. Just in case it changes. George looks like it's going to make a move around Alonso here. I try and move. Let's see. Put the overtake down.
Overtake.
Copy.
And I think after this corner, it's where he's usually pretty good about sizing them up. There's pass P9. Looks like a big crash. Are we going to get a safety car? Maybe snow to crash to turn 18.
Now we see the Williams here. And there we see the
Same
crash.
place Magnussen has trouble earlier. All right, I think this is gonna be fine right here. So Lewis, whatever, back on the inters. Final time. At this point,
So box.
I don't think there's any point in, holding it out. It just keeps on drying. I think it's going to get to the point where we'll use dry compound, so let's just go to the inters, get it over and done with. We got big enough gap to Latifi anyways. This way, pay one pits, get a bit of undercut.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
It's not a good one. Looks like George gets up around
just
Stroll.
watch the Mercedes here.
Oh, just good pass on the straightaway into turn one. Textbook. 2.7 for Lewis, down and away. It's going to push a little, or keep on pushing.
And think about less lifting coast.
George now to the back of Gasly. Should be able to get a pass off here. Looking to the inside. That's P7. If everyone else pits, should be able to actually get up on the podium here, so could all work out very well. Size of Bottas up for a pass. Gonna look down the inside turn 1. Out to P6. He's got 10 to go now. He's looking on Ocon as well. Ooh, that's a tough place to try to pass.
Mercedes
He got it,
moved up a
P5.
place.
So rain's picking up right now, but the thing is, looks like track's gonna stop raining here in a little bit, so it's gonna go back down. This might be a decent recovery. So locks up, sector 1. Looks to be Schumacher, turn 18.
Power in the wall. Copy.
Oh well, it's missing part of the front wing. He's going to have to come in here in a bit.
Yellow, yellow.
Thought turn 1 would be the issue this week.
Copy.
It's 18. Meanwhile, at the back, Lewis around Vettel, who's still in the wet tire.
Something
Now 2.5
awesome job, mate.
seconds behind Alonso for the points. He's closing quickly. We're going to try again all we can here, so going to go aggressive with George.
Don't be afraid to use the tires.
Yep.
As these Red Bulls are just crawling around here.
Yeah, copy. Temps are climbing. Temps are now climbing.
They never put a new wing on that McLaren. Well, George now around Verstappen up to P4. Gets around that
Keep
winning
doing this
McLaren.
job.
Let's keep going. See how far we can go. Gaining real quickly here. Take a look around Perez.
Really well executed.
As Lewis now in the points gets around Alonso. Nice and clear. He's looking on Stroll as well. Come on, get around Perez, get some clear track. Looking to the inside of turn 1. He's already got it. So, bit of a gamble there, but George up to the podium. 8 to go, and he is really clawing down the lead here.
It's a race position gained.
Might be
from Mercedes.
asking a lot, but he could get to the lead the hard way. Rain currently picking up again. I think we should be fine. Ooh, something happened to Claire,
Seems to
as
have
per
been a
usual.
lock-up. Let's have a look. Right,
Let's
watch
see
this.
here.
There's Schumacher. It's
Well, this
a
is turn
lock-up.
1, so this is something
And
different.
That could be.
We just suddenly took a lot of time out of Leclerc. See George just behind. Actually, no, unless the minimap was just a little weird. I guess that Ferrari's fine. Still closing quick though. Rain still. Well, now it's gone backwards. Okay, the more it dries out. I mean, that may have, kept the wind as signs, with the rain going back up there for a little bit, but starting to come back down. Someone spins in sector 1.
We have a yellow flag.
That was Stroll. So he's well the points now. And rain expected to pick back up because of course it is in 4 minutes. Hopefully not. Got 4 to go, and Lewis looks like he's going to get around both Alfa Romeos, or he's going to at least try. So use the overtake here. As George now less than 2 seconds behind Leclerc.
If we could have an overtake press. Overtake press.
This driver stands as they run. Lewis could gain 6 points a little bit. That'll help keep it under 10 points.
3 more laps.
Yeah, copy, all good.
Looks like a little rain shower that was expected did not hit the track, so track's still drying. Still good to be in the intros here.
Reduce, lift and coast.
Yeah, copy.
George right there in Leclerc. Go this one, gets around Gasly. Keep pushing here.
Mercedes moved up a place.
It's gonna be fun, kind of just switching between cars here. Taking a look. There's P2.
Doing a very good job.
Real good rally.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
Here comes Lewis looking around Bottas. That's P7. So you get Ocon next corner, maybe.
Yeah, just gone mental.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
It's got 2 to go. George closing quick, obviously not going to make up 13.5 seconds. So here comes Lewis. Okay, that's around Ocon.
Currently P6.
That's about as far as he's going to get, but P6, after how many times we screwed up our strategy, we'll have to take that.
And save fuel.
Oh, whatever, it's just to get aggressive on the tires, why not?
So use these tires.
Okay.
Actually, it's just attack. See what that does.
Everything you got.
Do the same with Lewis, see if we get up to Verstappen somehow. I know they're hot, George. This could be crazy enough to just work. For the final chicane here. We might be able to get there. This just might work. Carlos taking the white flag now. His lead's under 4 seconds.
Check the Weybridge light.
See where it goes. First corner. Just over 3 seconds, and we are charging. Oh, it's under 3 seconds.
So watch out for DRS.
Coming.
So this might get up, maybe get around Verstappen. Best case scenario. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This might be the most impossible win ever. It's under a second. Oh my gosh. He's gonna get him. He's looking. He's looking. Lewis gets Max. Might get Perez as well. Oh, this is just... It's just my work. Was looking. I don't think you got the right positioning there. He got it. That is insane. That's insane.
You broke your game here. Well done. Proud of you.
Perez, Lewis, take a look around Perez. This is the most insane rally I've ever had. It's the most... And look, somehow we're scoring the most points out of the weekend now. There he goes, gets around Perez. He's P4. This is stupid. This is just fun.
That's what Lewis.
We're leading by 4 seconds now. So we have totally denied Ferrari, who has absolutely crushed it this race. George Russell is going to win the Belgian Grand Prix. I got nothing to say to that. That's nuts. Lewis completely pulling away. Sainz going to take P2. Here comes Leclerc. Coming through the final chicane, and Lewis is not going to get there in time, but what a stunning rally. Leclerc gets the final podium spot. Lewis takes P4. Against all odds. Amazing. So, full rundown of the points there. George gets the bonus point for the fastest lap. So your podium, Russell, Sainz, Leclerc. Then we got Lewis, Sergio, Max Verstappen. Round of the points, Ocon, Bottas, Gasly, and Alonso. Let's see, from there, got Vettel, Stroll, Latifi. Good result for the Haas there. Zhou Guan Yu, Albon, Schumacher, Tsunoda, Magnussen. Lando finishes 3 laps off the lead, and Ricciardo crashed out. Driver standings, well, with that, it's Lewis closed it to 2 behind Verstappen going into the next race. As we got George with his victory, now just behind Carlos Sainz. Gonna get a little tight here. Definitely gonna get a little tight as Leclerc gets around Perez there. Constructors, we get the most points out of the weekend. Our lead in the Constructors over Red Bull is now at 38 points, as we just about got 70 over Ferrari, so looking like we might have P2 in the Constructors wrapped up pretty soon. Back to HQ. Looks like we got all our new rear wings built. Very good. New ATR period's opening. We're going to get working on some new stuff in the coming days as the Dutch Grand Prix is up next. Hopefully keep the momentum up even still. And we got to see how fast Ferrari's going to be. We'll see if Red Bull can get back on it here. But that's going to do it for us here. For this episode of F1 Manager 2022 is Mercedes. Absolutely speechless. That's the most improbable rally I would have ever expected. But hey, things could get weirder. Brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, because I assure you, stuff's going to get even crazier from here, especially as we're winding down the season. So I'm excited for where the end of 2023 is going to go here, and I hope you are too. Thanks for watching.